What's going on, guys? I'm Jim Ansel, this is Real Deal Outdoors, and it's time for this month's Mystery Tackle Box unboxing. Alright guys, so before we tear into this box, I want to thank Mystery Tackle Box for sponsoring this video. I've been working with Mystery Tackle Box for almost a couple of years now. I love getting new tackle every month. I like the surprise of not knowing what's going to be in there. And I like the fact that they send me a lot of things that I might not typically buy for myself at the tackle shop. I have friends and family that ask me stuff about MTB all the time. They ask me if it's a good deal. They asked me if I'd recommend it, and the answer to that is yes. I recommend it to just about anybody, especially if you're a new angler and you don't have a whole lot of tackle. You're just learning different techniques and stuff like that. This is going to be great for you guys. It's going to help you build up your tackle box. It's also going to get you guys to step outside of your comfort zone and try different techniques and different types of lures. So if you're a new guy, it's really great for you. But I'll also tell the guy who's been fishing for like 30 years, it's great for you too. And the reason that is as anglers, we often get stuck in a rut. We find lures that we have confidence in, and we use those lures over and over and over again, oftentimes without paying any attention to the other great stuff that's out on the market. Well, Mystery Tackle Box finds all that good stuff and sends it right to your door every month. It makes it real easy for you guys to try out different things, get you to step outside your comfort zone. Again, I say that over and over and over again, but it's super important for anglers to step outside of that comfort zone. Often there's lures out there that do a really good job of catching fish, and we never know anything about them because we always use those standby lures, right? So it's a really great way to introduce you guys to new things. Now, if you're interested in trying Mystery Tackle Box out for yourself, I can help you all out with that. There's a link down in my description as well as a code. Follow that link over to the Mystery Tackle Box website. If it's your first box, you're gonna get a discount. There's no obligation. You're not gonna be locked into anything. You can try your first box out for a cheaper price, see if you like it, and then you can go from there. Anyway, guys, let's rip into this April box. We'll see what they sent for us this month. All right, guys, here we go. This is our box for April 2021. This is the Pro Bass box, by the way. All right, so here we go. I'm not gonna go through the paperwork and stuff like I usually do. I usually show you guys the dibble and the bait card and all that kind of stuff. I think it's just redundant to do that every single month. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna get right into the baits this month. And the first thing we've got here is a Googan Squad blooper. And this is gonna be a nice top water popper, guys. I've got several of these and they work really well. And the cool thing about this popper, guys, is it kind of walks the dog a little bit. You can keep it in one spot pretty well. Love the color on this. This is the nightclub color, and it's got that chartreuse dressed hook on the back. Those dressed hooks, man, those things around here are deadly. Fish love these dressed hooks on the back of a popper. Now on the bottom of this popper, you've got what they call rumble strips. I'm not sure exactly what they're supposed to do. I imagine they add more vibration to this lure, displace a little more water when you're popping. It's just another solid lure from Googan Squad. So let's see what else we got going on here. Next up, this guy is catching my eye here. This is, it says Bass Bite, the Bass Bite Square Bill from Weston. Now I've gotten a lot of lures from Weston in Mystery Tackle Boxes over the last couple of years. I've never gotten a square bill crank from Weston. This is really cool. And I tell you what, this color pattern is beautiful. All right, so it says this lure is floating. It says 1.5 after floating. I assume that means it dives to 1.5 feet. You're looking at 2 3/8 inches long, and it's 7/16 of an ounce. All right, the color of this guy is chartreuse blue crawl. Guys, this lure is beautiful. I really like this color pattern. I really, really like it. I don't know how well this is gonna work for me around here because the bass tend to like more natural colors here. I've thrown Fire Tiger and all kinds of different crazy color schemes, and they just don't seem to bite them as well as they do those natural colors, like a natural shad or a green pumpkin or something like that. These more wild colors just don't get bit as often, and that's kind of crazy to me because the water that we have here is real murky. You would think that something loud like this would be more visible to them, and it would get them to strike. That logic just doesn't seem to work, so I have to stick with pretty much all natural colors. But I'm gonna hang on to this guy, and we're gonna try out some different fisheries this summer with the boat, and hopefully we'll get some bites on this thing. It looks just absolutely beautiful. Weston makes some really good lures, guys. So yeah, this is gonna be a great addition to the tackle box. All right, next up we've got us a jig here, and this is the Reflex jig. It's a 1/4 ounce. It's made by Excite Baits. All right, and this guy is a swim jig. And it says here on the back, let's see what we've got going on here. Our unique concave head design, along with a 3D eye and advanced trailer keeper, make this jig the most advanced on the market. The concave head keeps the nose from digging into the grass, and it keeps the reflex swim jig in the target zone longer. All right, so it's got a concave design on the head. What that means is it's got like a divot here on the bottom. Looks like it's gonna be a pretty nice swim jig, guys. Good color for a swim jig. So yeah, there you guys go. It looks like it's gonna be pretty solid. Not a whole lot you can say about it. I mean, you know, you could pair this guy up with a Biospawn Exo Swim. I think that would be a really good combination. And it looks like this thing's gonna work, man. I like that eye. It's got a realistic looking eye. So yeah, guys, looks like a decent swim jig from Excite Baits. All right, let's see what else we got going on here this month. Next up, we've got something that I really love. I've got a ton of these. I've got a ton of all of Biospawn's lures. This is the Plasma Tail. If you guys have never used one of these guys, you're missing out. This is great to use. You can use the smaller ones with like a Ned head. These you'll want to use with like a shaky head. You can also use these as kind of like a fluke, or you can put them on a drop shot rig. You can fish this a variety of different ways. What I like about these guys is that the tip of that tail, a lot of these have a real bright color on them, and oftentimes that bright color tip, that's going to trigger a strike. You know, these ones right here, for me, these are the perfect color. You got a fairly natural color right here with that chartreuse tip. And this is going to be more for your finesse techniques. This is the bigger version of the Plasma Tail. This is 6.5. They've got a shorter version of this as well. And I like to use that with a Ned head, with a Ned rig. It works really well for me. This guy is going to be great on the shaky head though. And it looks like we've got some shaky heads in the box. So we're going to check that out here in just a sec. Yeah, guys, I can't say enough good things about Biospawn and their line of soft plastic lures. Love, love, love my Biospawn lures. Glad I got that in the box. Let's see what else we got going on here. And like I said, we've got some shaky heads I saw in here. This is the Bump Cap, and it's a shaky head jig from Hard Hat Jigs. This is a company that's owned by Catchco. They make really great stuff, really good terminal. These are going to be a 1/4 ounce, and they've got some nice screw locks on here. Good, solid, sturdy hooks. This is just really good stuff, guys. It's going to work out perfectly with those Plasma Tails. And this is one of the things I say every month. I really love how Mystery Tackle Box will send you some terminal to go along with some of the soft plastics that they sent you. That way you can get up and running right out of the box. So really cool that they do that. All right, and last but not least, we've got one more thing here. These right here are the Craw Mattis 2.0 from Somatis Baits. And I did a video for Mystery Tackle Box on these this month, and it's on the bait card. If you go on the bait card, let me show you guys this real quick. On your bait card, you got a QR code there, as well as a link if the QR code doesn't work for you. This is going to take you to a page that has videos about each and every one of the baits that you got in the box this month. It's going to give you a little more in-depth look at how you can use these baits and give you some deeper information about them. But that's what this is all about right here. And I did the video for these craw lures this month, and so I did some test tank footage. I got to see what this bait looks like in the test tank, and it looked really good. I'll flash some test tank footage up on the screen for you guys right now. They look like they're going to be a real solid craw lure, guys. They swim pretty well. It stands up really well on the bottom. So those are two of the big things that I look for in a good craw lure. How does it swim? What kind of action does it have? And is it buoyant? Is it going to stand up on the bottom and give it that look of a defensive crawfish? And this does both really well. So it's a good looking lure, guys. You know, it's a ribbed lure. It's ribbed all the way down the body. That makes it easier for you guys to cut a little bit off if you need to adjust the size of your presentation. I really like that. And of course, guys, they're made right here in the USA, which is awesome. Love to support those homegrown bait makers, man. So yeah, these are the Craw Mattis 2.0s. All right, so there you guys go. Some awesome products in this month's box, just like always. I'm really looking forward to trying out that Weston crankbait. That thing just looks gorgeous. You know, a couple other great things that were in there, that Guggen Squad popper. I love topwater poppers. They're one of my all-time favorite lures, so I know I'm gonna get a lot of use out of that guy. Then we got some Biospawn Plasma Tails in there. Those are gonna be awesome as well. Guys, I say it over and over and over again in all these videos. Biospawn makes some of the best soft plastics on the market, period. So make sure you guys take those things out and try those. They're gonna catch you a lot of fish. We also got a cool jig in there from Excite Baits, and we got some shaky heads in there that we can use with those plasma tails. So great box this month, guys. Well, listen, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you head down there and smash that thumbs up button. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. There's gonna be some really cool content coming to you guys this way really soon. I'm almost done with my boat. Finally gonna be able to get out on a boat and do some serious fishing. I'm not gonna be tied to the bank anymore or dependent on friends with boats. I'm actually gonna be able to go out on my own boat and explore this fishery, and I'm gonna have the cameras rolling the whole time. I'll take you guys along for the ride. So also head down in the comment section, guys, drop me a comment. Tell me what you thought about this month's box. Let me know what your favorite bait was, whatever you think you're gonna use the most. Or just drop down there to say hi. You know, I always try and answer all those comments. I like to try and stay engaged with you guys. I like to know a little bit about y'all. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching as always. Tight lines until next time.